Welcome, parents, guardians, and caregivers, to Parenting with the Holy Spirit, a place to chat, learn, and grow together. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you can get the next video. Welcome back to Parenting with the Holy Spirit, where parents, caregivers, or anyone that are raising children can come here and we can fellowship and just talk about how we parent with the Holy Spirit. And so today I have a new story, a new testimony of working with the Holy Spirit with my kids. So I'll just jump right into it. So my daughter had prepared dinner on this day. In particular, she rarely wants to cook. So it's a big deal when she says that she wants to cook. And so my son and I were anticipating this wonderful meal that she was going to prepare. And, she had her way at it. And when she was ready for us to come, she called us in, and we came in and we sat at the table and our plates were made in front of us. However, she had yet to make her plate. So keep in mind, my son and I are both hungry, and we have this food in front of us. And for us, for my family, we wait until everybody is served before we start eating. So I noticed my son, he started to take some of the French fries, and I was like, wait, we have to wait for my daughter to eat, right? And to set her plate. And so this was Holy Spirit dropped the nugget in. He was like, this is gonna be the perfect time for self-control over the flesh. Because we have our food in front of us and because we're hungry, our bodies wants to just go ahead and disregard what we usually do, which is wait for everyone to be served. But that doesn't have to be the case, because when you have the Holy Spirit working in you, you can use the gift of self-control. So I'm like, hold on, reach into your bag and pull out the gift of self-control, because we gonna do this. We both gonna do it. We both gonna wait, and we're gonna have control over our flesh, because we want our spirit to rule our flesh, not the other way around. So in that moment, he paused, I paused, and we just sat there and waited. It was tempting. Keep in mind, it was tempting. And my son had to really lean on the Holy Spirit for this. And so she finally comes with her plate and everything, and we were able to be thankful that we are able to obtain the gift of self-control and the use of the Holy Spirit. And it was just a beautiful blessing on how God allowed us to experience that situation in a way that would be revelatory, so that in future situations we know that just because our body wants something doesn't mean that we can't be patient. Pretty much like Jesus in the wilderness was tempted on all sides for 40 days, or 40 days, 40 nights, and then he was able to have control over his spirit. He had control over his flesh. He had control over his flesh, so that when he went to go get baptized by John the Baptist and went into go experience the temptations of the enemy of Satan, he was able to dead his flesh, and he was able to lean on his spirit, God's spirit in him, and be successful at it. And so it was just a good way that God used us to, demonstrate that. It was a beautiful, practical way on how to, use the Holy Spirit and how we can gain control over our flesh, and our flesh doesn't get to control us. And instead, because we are spirits first, our spirits, in fact, can control our flesh. And that was just something I wanted to share with you guys. And you guys can leave your comments on how you guys can relate, or ways that you guys parent with the Holy Spirit. Until the next chat, God bless. Let's go, parents and guardians and caregivers. We got this. And if you don't be afraid to ask for help. Let's go. Pump it up, pump it up.